Hello and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. I am your host, Len with the Silver Dragon, and we are ready to start establishing ourselves in our brand new world. How fast are you? Like, what is the terrain slowing us down to? Walk speed 62%. So what's your actual walk speed then? As being modified, just out of curiosity. I've set it to 175%. On normal settings here, so I'm wondering what the 60 or other does to you. Walk speed, 7.98%, 7.98 CS cells per second. Move speed. Where would it say move speed? Out of curiosity. Doesn't even say it here. I mean, there was that flat number, but I'm not sure if there is another number here that tells me the percentiles. Shooting accuracy 99.80%. Aiming time 10%. Life expectancy 80. Oh, that must be how old they're expected to live. Interesting. 125? Really? Interesting. It was 75 when I was doing my testing. Maybe it depends on different statistics than I knew what I was dealing with. I don't know. Global learning factor 1000. Yes. All right, cool. I guess we'll go with that. In the meantime, I need to set up my growing zone. Actually, growing zone won't do me any good until I have some warmth for it. Actually, there would be pretty good for a temporary growing zone. So if I just put down... I will need a geothermal, so I'll have to build that first. More than anything else. It'll help keep us a little bit warmer once we've got some structure around it. Let's start deconstructing that. Hey, Ryu. What are you doing? Wandering. Thank you. One other thing I want to quickly check here. Structure. I need to put in some flooring. I'll just go with concrete for now. So we're going to want about that much concrete probably. Yeah. That's about the range we're looking for. Once the concrete's put down, I can put in the geothermal structure. Then around it, we're going to want to use granite bricks to build our walls. I think I'll build basically a little kind of circuitous zone here. Marble, granite are the materials we're going to be working with. Interesting. And then I need to have some granite door, a granite door at least, to get in and out of the facility. Then we're going to also want to we're going to want the growing zone in here. It won't allow me to place anything here though, because it's too cold. Which is what I'm expecting anyway. Sure. That's not what I meant to place growing zone. There's another one. Okay, so I got 4 separate growing zones. I guess this one can be heel root, maybe. I'll go with just like something simple like potato plants, and this will be potato plants. Plant, potato plant. And this will be rice. And this one will be rice. And that'll be good. Some potatoes, some rice, and then we just need some lighting stuff at some point. Wait, plant. Oh yeah, that looked like grass, and duh. Duh, I guess, because it is a kind of grass in a way. Maybe. I don't know. Is rice a grass? It sounds so dumb to ask, but I'm so used to just seeing the little white fluffy bits, but maybe it is a... I don't remember. I don't remember. That's horrible. But I don't remember. Didn't I... Isn't there... I forget if there's like a setting area. Wasn't there an area where you could set like certain stuff? Also, there's like show animal names, which I'm starting to wonder if I can set an animal name now. I'm kind of curious. Dolly up, dolly down, dolly left and right. The Wasad keys. That's an interesting way to name it. Toggle forbidden. Draft. Architect tab, work tab, restrict tab, assign, animals, factions, world, history, statistics. I don't see what I'm looking for. I remember there being like a sub-option list that you could select, and one of the things you could put in was like whether or not you could just go click on this and it wouldn't bring that up. Because I can't click on it without it bringing up the menu. Though it does seem that if I just click on it, it'll work. Yeah, it just works. That's good enough, at least. I guess they removed that because it wasn't necessary, but I still prefer just not to accidentally select it and then accidentally hit like something on the menu. Because that would be annoying, but I don't know if that's potentially going to happen or not. I haven't really fully tested it enough to really make that argument necessarily. It just seems like that's a possibility. Everybody's just wandering around right now. I don't know why they're just wandering around right now. Did I? Oh, that's why. I didn't set up their work orders. They're like, oh, we'd have nothing to do. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, also, I need to go ahead and just turn this over to manual because everybody's set to a 3 now, apparently, for various tasks. Fires are going to be important to put out on this map. Not because they're gonna spread like normal, but because if there's a fire, it's probably gonna be in our base. So we'll need to take care of it. Doctoring, patienting. The important factor is that patients will need to be... People that are the doctors need to be priority doctoring, and then patient next. What I'm going to try and do is set only the very absolutely critical items that I feel need to be done now as level 1. I'm doing a little adjustment to how I used to handle these, because usually I'd set like whatever I wanted to be done to 1. Like I want it to be done now, so set it to 1. And then have like 2s and 3s most of the time, and 4s for like if you don't have anything else to do. And that kind of works, but I wasn't doing it in a very intelligent manner. I'm going to go ahead and leave them all on 4s. And you get to be a 2 on wardening, Mr. Grinder. But I'm not going to put it at a 1. Because I want the process to go like normal. Like it's a normal operation. So 2s and 3s for any non-critical task. And then I can set anything to 1 that I need to have done right away. I'll go ahead and do these in case they need to handle something. Mai will probably do the animal handling. And I guess Light can do that too. Cooking as well between them. Animal handling and cooking between the two of them. Just do that. Hunting. Nobody's going to be doing hunting, because apparently animals in the area are almost non-existent right now. So, what are we going to hunt? It's probably not much, that's what. We're going to probably be surviving mostly on vegetables. That's all we can do. Ryu is going to be our builder. So I'm going to probably put him on that. And repairs are kind of important, because if something breaks down, I want it to be fixed. So he's going to be a 1 on that, so that gets done. Over other things. Growing is kind of important, but not super duper mega important. Unless we got like tons of it that needs to be done, which is eh. Smithing, tailoring, and cutting, crafting. I'm not going to bother with tailoring right now, or art. Just mark those off. Smithing, I haven't really used smithing at all yet either, so I just want crafting, really. And I want it on a 2. Mai is our best cook and our best crafter, which means she's going to be kind of busy running back and forth between crafting and cooking, probably. So I'm going to put her at a 3, actually. It's like 7 versus 8. You know what? I will put her as a 3 on that. She'll be a 2 on handling still. Put light as a 3 on handling and a 2 on cooking. And hauling is a critical objective-ish, and so is cleaning. So I'm going to put those all on 2. Well, not critical, but they're important to do. So they're going to all be on 2. Research can only be done by Mai. Again, that's kind of annoying, because crafting and other stuff, yeah. Okay. I do need people to be growing something, so it looks like Cookie's not going to be doing stuff other than doctoring as much. So I will have him handle planting and that general operation. That should help with getting stuff done. And on the side, I guess I can mark him for also cleaning. So he does some various objectives there. I'm trying to break up some of the stuff that people do here a little bit, so they have like a few jobs, not just one particular job that they always do. It looks like Grinder is going to be doing the wardening, but when there's nothing to warden, what is he going to do? And it looks like he's probably going to be hauling and cleaning, actually. You know what? That's fine. I think that's probably a good setup to begin with. Give us 7. Actually, you know what? He can do research as if he's not like. I'll take off. Man, I was thinking like he was our best researcher last time. Maybe I should put him on that, but I'm like, well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just so used to cleaning and hauling always getting out of hand. Like, people do stuff and then they don't haul the stuff where it needs to go, and then also the place gets really mucky and grimy and unclean and the disaster house. So I'm just trying to figure out, how do I get this to be a high enough order without it getting out of control where the people are always like so on top of it that they don't get anything else done. So I don't know, because everything around the map's making a mess or something. I don't know. I am confused on some of these arrangements. So I'm taking so long with this. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna put constructing and repair at those settings for everybody, so they get the job done-ish. I think that'll do for now. Put these at like 3s. Yeah, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. You know, they're actually not bad. They're just like meh on it, whereas Mai is the best at it. Yeah. I think that'll do for now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and increase everyone else on it, and then have her, like, focus on researching, because she's also going to be dealing with some other stuff. Yeah, nah, actually, crafting is fine. Yeah. We'll go with it. I guess that'll do for now. Hey, everyone's getting to work. Good, good. Hauling resources around. Just what we need. Oh, that took a little while to sort everything. On another note, we no longer have any mods because this is an alpha 14, so it recently just came out, so we aren't going to be able to benefit from any kind of modding community stuff too easily or too soon. I'm just going to go ahead and fill all this in with wiring. Why not? Just fill on all the slots. There we go. Alright. They were pretty quick on getting all that done. Can anyone finish up the rest of the little things here, please? Yep. There's still that slot. Please. Thank you. Good. Now I can place that down. We've got ourselves a little house coming along very quickly. Hey, you know, stuff is actually getting done again. I almost miss this for some time. I'm not used to it being a thing, that people actually get stuff done. It's almost... It's nice. People are doing things. I'm not even on the max speed and they're getting stuff built. I am so bad at this game. I must be, because I know people get so much done so much faster than I was the last season. Ah, dear. I would like to uproot this floor tile over here. Please, thank you. Yeah, notice that's a nice improvement, that you can actually get the floor tile material back now. That is so nice to have. That makes concrete all the easier to use as a resource, since you can just easily put stuff together. Hey, is this, it's still outdoors, so nobody has decided to put in the roof yet. Does it count as indoors now? No, we have to expand our roofs manually. I think I might have to cancel that temporarily. And nobody wanted to finish the roof. Bummer. There's a roof that needs building, guys. You kinda need to build a roof. I've started out with a pretty nice beginner style place, really. I think it's some of the most basic stuff, really, but it should be handy enough to get stuff done. Let's start with that. Maybe I should do it like this, and then I can put one like there. Sure. I'm pretty sure that's going to take up like 2/3 of my power, but given what I remember seeing Sunlamps costing in terms of power in the past, they were ridiculous. Like 1200 power? 2/3 of your geothermal power plant? Seriously? I wonder if it still is that, because it is just the worst. Oh, also we need components. There they are. Okay, so we have them. What? Toggle categorize mode on the resource readout. Also, I'm supposed to have a timer. I have not done that. Categorize mode on the resource readout. I wonder what that is. I guess they aren't hauling yet, so that might be slowing them down in terms of getting stuff done. Why is nobody building the roof? Like, I've expanded the allowed area. Is there... No? Oh, there they go. Yeah! Roofs! Roofs! Yes! Seal it in. Huzzah! It is now indoors. Good. I would like a geothermal power plant installed immediately. What? Oh, they were busy making stuff. What? There we go. Building. Building. And power. 3,600 and these. They cost 1,600 power now. $1,600 power. That is 1,200 between the two Sunlamps there. 2,000 and 1,200. That is 3,200 power. These two Sunlamps alone are consuming all but 400 watts of our total geothermal output. Out of 3,600 watts. This is not good game design. This is stupid. I don't care if it is freaking balanced or something for this. This is stupid. Sunlamps do not cost this much power to run. I can almost guarantee you that. If that or geothermal power plants produce way more power than this silly thing does. Because, seriously, this kind of variation between these is just... This is redonkulous. Redonkulous! It makes geothermal almost not worth it because of that kind of cost. This is ridiculous! It's just outright ridiculous. I have no words for this other than what I just spoke. I just find it absolutely the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. To cost that much in power to make it work. It just... seriously. Game designer guy, seriously. The geothermals should be a little bit better than that. I mean, if you have to make them more expensive or make them function better or whatever, I don't know. Do something to make this kind of disposition between these two not this redonkulous. Sunlamps should not either not drain this much power comparatively to a geothermal, or geothermal should produce more power to let this be a possibility, because this makes it so hard to make like farms and stuff. I will have to design specifically to accommodate to these silly sun lamps, because I cannot use them in any other fashion at this rate because of how freaking costly they are. There is no way I'm going to be able to use hydroponic farms in any normal way around these lamps. They will be forced to fit within exactly the dimensions that the lamp provides. Otherwise, it's just a no-show. I find that annoying. That limits my creativity in such an annoying way. It is really annoying. I can't even believe it. It used to be 1,200, I'm almost positive, and now it's 6. You could usually power 3 of these, if I recall. And now you can only power 2 and a little bit. I find that just... Sorry. Just momentary frustration and rant about that, because I felt like it's been a while. I would expect that finally they might have lowered the cost. No, they've increased it. Duh! What, is, like, wind power absurd or something? Or solar power? I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. I don't. Oh, they're already done? They're already done. Okay, build another geothermal over there. Was not expecting that to be done so fast. Sorry about that momentary rant. It frustrates the daylights out of me. I wish I could specifically modify that in, like, the code or something, because that really just ticks me off. To have that absurdity. I mean, we're not running off of, like, little solar panels all the time, usually, to power these lights. I don't know. I mean, technically we could, but, like, if the solar panels are that big of an issue, you should not increase the power cost of sun lamps. You should decrease the power that solar generators provide. If that's what you're trying to compare it to. I don't like this. Geothermal generators should not be this pathetic. They should not be this pathetic. In comparison to solar stuff. I'm still ranting. I'll shut up now. Yay, gentle snow. I do like it having just sometimes it's snowing, sometimes it isn't. Hey, Ryu, where are you? You're down there. Cool. Oh, I forgot to put in a door on this. If somebody gets in there, they might not be able to get out. Cancel that. Then we can build that on there proper. The temperature is probably still terrible, right? Yeah, non-ideal temperature. I'm going to need to put in... temperature. Heater. We'll put one there. And one over there, I guess. Power production. Yes, I know I'm kind of somewhat wasting the extra potential power stuff there. In regards to the power stuff. I mean the potential metal I could work with there, but I like being able to just circuit around these these things to make them work out well. So people are visiting, and they bring stuff to trade. Cool. I'm doing all right. Things are actually going well. I like this. Hey, Ryu, where are you again? Okay, I want you over here. Go next to this. Nothing? Okay, this should be fine to break open then. Actually, cancel those. Just break those open. Yeah, so I can see inside there if I want to. Area view. Yeah. I just wanted to open that up because... Yeah. Because, yeah. So how's... They still haven't built the non-ideal temperature range. It's going in and out of it because of the geothermal here, which is helping keeping it up at least somewhat, so it'll actually, you know, start growing, and then it stops because of the cold, and then it's like, and then it's okay, and then, it's not so great. Since it looks like you'll be here for a while, my The robot, the robot person says, thinks you should give this community a name. What should it be called? Well, I think for the second episode, this is a perfect choice of timing. Well, I guess it's the first episode, because the first episode was episode 0, which was all the preparations. Well, let's... Sparks? You would call this community Sparks. Huh. Is that a Girl Genius reference? I don't know. But anyway, so we're a bunch of psychically deaf people going to try and survive a psycho AI driving everyone that comes near us insane, and also freezing cold. So I think I'm going to call this Fridge. Not Fridger. Fridge logic. How can I turn this into frigid? Frigidton. Frigid log town. Or frigid town. Frigidton. Call it Frigidton, maybe. Frigidton. Nah. I can see a lot of ways to make that name not so pleasant. So, how about... I got an interesting way to put it. Stasis. Borealia. From basically stasis as in like, freezing cryostasis, and then borealia as in aurora borealis, like the North Pole. Stasis borealia. I think that just seems kind of an interesting way to put it. Stasis borealia. So it's a frigid cold area with crazy psycho kinetic colory madness going on, driving people insane. I don't know. Yeah, that sounds good. I think that's a good way to start that. Good way to start this particular season for something a little bit different. I hope people will enjoy that. I'll go ahead and haul that too. I need to go ahead and put in some joy items, so I'm going to go ahead and put down like a horseshoe in here. Some other things. And I forgot about the food, which is rapidly becoming a problem. Of course. Of course it is. I do need to get this other stuff finished soon-ish. And then I also need to... This is uncovered, isn't it? Yeah. Of course it is. Also, I'm going to have to dismantle this because well, you know what? I don't care. It can be uncovered for all I care. It's just a room with a geothermal in it with just a walled-in area, so who cares? Who cares? No one. That's who. How's our home zone? You know what? Let's expand that. Expand over to pretty much everything in this section to incorporate up to there. I want to incorporate all the way up to about there on all sides, and that'll be fine. That's a good cover zone for our home. Are we out of the bricks already? I think we're actually out of the bricks already. Can you... No, we have some. Never mind. For a second there, I thought we were because they hadn't built that little corner in. Mad animal. I actually have to care about these guys because I don't have any defenses ready. Oh, it's dead. Okay, good. Back to normal operations. I do need to put some food stuff, operations things in here. I may actually have starving issues already in the very near future. Can that cover it? Yeah, that covers that. That actually cannot be put there because I don't have the capacity to get to the food in it. Unless I do something like this. Because they can access that, and they can access that. Yeah, they can get to everything there. Hydroponics. Like, they can get over the light. I know they can do that. See, I have to think about working my way into getting to all of these. This doesn't have power access, so I have to get some power over there. This is going to cost a lot of metal and components to put up, but I do need a lot of food producing, and I need it to grow quickly. And why has nobody built the... Great. Nobody's building it because I don't have either... Do I have the metal? I have the metal to build these things, but nobody's building them. Because they are focusing on other things. I want you to focus on that, please. You focus on that, please. You're... Okay. Thank you. So that will start warming it up in here so food starts growing. Because we need the food to be growing, annoyingly enough. We need the food to be growing, annoyingly enough, because if we don't, well, we starve. That will not be a pleasant start. I'm beginning to wonder if I even started us off with enough food to stay alive. I think that rabbit won't decay that we shot. Oh, but we picked it up, so it's actually in here now, so it will... No, it's not in here. Is it in the dumping pile? It is! In one season in 9 days. That's quite a significant amount of time. Refrigerated. Frozen. So it goes from refrigerated to frozen. Okay, sure. That'll work. We're gonna grow... Actually, I'd rather you grow rice in those. Because rice grows the quickest, and we need to have the food as quickly as possible to stay alive. More than anything else. I wanted to start a little bit of potatoes, but focus on rice because of that. I don't know if the introduction of failed chances is actually a good thing. Because that makes it a lot harder to get food growing at all. Oh dear. One thing to note, since we aren't reliant on solar power for our power currently, we can run these 24/7. Another thing, heat is going okay. That's good. Another thing is that, actually the only thing I have to really worry about is solar flares. That will cut off our power and potentially wipe out our crops if it lasts too long. But otherwise, we don't care about eclipses, we don't care about exterior circumstances. Our food will last as long as we can keep growing it. So, as far as food indoors goes, this is a nice start. A nice, okay start. And actually, I guess, you know, the area coverage of the these Sunlamps isn't so bad. I just kind of find it annoying that they cost so much to power. Ooh, jade. It's just, it's a, I think it's like a pet peeve, an annoyance of mine that I just can never get over, that it costs so much to power a sun lamp. Because I'm used to seeing these little sun lamps that are like these like almost like desktop lamps that you can use, and they work almost as they don't. I just I guess these are like industrial size super lamps, but it's still, I just find it so frustratingly costly that they cost that much to power that much light over an entire room. Just, I just find that so annoying. Oh! This episode's supposed to be over by now. Whoops! Having too much fun. And I'm starting to haul all this stuff, and this stockpile's almost full again. So I guess I need another dumping stockpile for that. I guess we'll just put that here then. So I guess you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be recording, and well, Salenvo out.